watching Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
Dr. Rufus Ewing announces his 6-member cabinet, which includes Akira Missick as Deputy Premier. Charlene Cartwright Robinson is sworn in as the country's first female opposition leader. UK Minister for Overseas Territories Mark Simmons to visit the Turks and Caicos Islands for the official opening of Parliament later this month. These are the headlines for this edition of Sun TV News, and I'm Leslie Garland. Thanks for watching. In accordance with the advice of Premier Dr. Rufus Ewing, Governor Rick Todd has appointed the cabinet ministers who were sworn in on November 14th to the following ministerial responsibilities. Premier Dr. Rufus Ewing will have responsibility for investment and trade. Akira Missick, who was appointed this country's second female deputy premier after Lillian Boyce, has been assigned the portfolio of the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture. Former Chief Minister Washington Missick has been given the Ministry of Finance and Tourism, while the Ministry of Environment and Home Affairs goes to Portia Stubbs-Smith, and the Ministry of Health and Human Services, which includes the Gender Affairs Department and Social Services, goes to Amanda Missick. The Ministry of Border Control and Labor will be the responsibility of Don Hugh Gardner, while Government Support Services will come under George Lightburn. In addition to chairing cabinet meetings, the governor fulfills a number of constitutional functions, including being responsible for defense, external affairs, the regulation of international financial services, internal security, including the police force, and appointments to public office. The other cabinet members are the Deputy Governor Anya Williams, who acts on behalf of the governor and is head of the public service, and Attorney General Hugh Shepard, the legal advisor to the government and the House of Assembly. Deputy Leader of the People's Democratic Movement, Charlene Cartwright Robinson, was officially sworn in as the country's first female opposition leader on Friday, November 16th. The attorney at law took the oath, which was administered by Governor Rick Todd and witnessed by a number of PDM candidates who were successful in the November 9th general elections. Former Minister of Education Clarence Silver was also sworn in as the opposition's appointed member. Sun TV understands that the governor's 2 appointed members and the Progressive National Party's appointed member will be announced sometime next week. Sources also reveal that former cabinet minister and radio talk show host Robert Hall will be nominated as Speaker of the House of Assembly when it convenes on November 28th. Mark Simmons, the United Kingdom's Minister for Overseas Territories, will be visiting the Turks and Caicos Islands between November 26th and 28th of 2012. During his visit, Simmons is expected to attend the official opening of Parliament and meet with government officials, including Premier Dr. Rufus Ewing and his cabinet, members of the opposition and the private sector. The 48-year-old Simmons, who was appointed Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State in September of 2012, told the House of Commons on November 13th that the British government is committed to continuing its work to support the Turks and Caicos Islands. Quote, "It has provided a guarantee of up to $260 million of borrowing until 2016, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Office and the Department for International Development will continue a program of technical assistance to the territory beyond the November 9th general elections." Simmons said in response to MP Brian Donohoe, who asked if he will take steps to ensure resources are made available to support the new government in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Donohoe also asked Simmons if he will work with the new government of the Turks and Caicos Islands to ensure that it provides effective governance of the islands. Simmons replied, quote, "The British government takes its responsibilities for the security and good governance of the territory seriously. The interim administration, with support from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office and Department for International Development, has put public finances on the right track, strengthened the legal framework for good governance, and strengthened the public service. The British government is committed to continuing its work to support the Turks and Caicos Islands." End quote. Air Turks and Caicos, the national flag carrier of the Turks and Caicos Islands, is proud to announce flights into Santo Domingo starting December 14th, 2012. Air Turks and Caicos Chairman Lyndon Gardner said the new route is being introduced to satisfy a growing customer demand for direct services between the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Dominican capital. He said it also opens up the TCI tourism market to easier connections from Europe, South and Central America, as the Dominican Republic is already a popular vacation spot well known to those travelers with many daily flights from these destinations. Gardner told Sun TV that this announcement reaffirms his company's 20-year commitment to serving passengers' needs. Commencing December 14th, the 1 hour and 15-minute flight will operate 4 times weekly on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, using the company's fleet of 30 passenger planes. These aircraft offer comfortable seating, lavatory, galley, and friendly flight attendant services. With connection services to the Bahamas, Jamaica, and Haiti, the Santo Domingo route allows passengers to travel with ease on Air Turks and Caicos for the entire journey. That's our Sun TV News package for today, Friday, November 16th, 2012. Until next time, when we bring you more real news as it happens, directly to your computer, your mobile phone, or your tablet. Until then, I'm Ann Leslie Garland. Thanks for watching.